Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Got a new one from Alakazam. Actually, Alakazam was kind enough to send me a couple, so we're gonna have some new Alakazam tricks in the next couple weeks, so that is pretty cool. Always like getting stuff from Alakazam. And I have a very special announcement for all of you US livers, people who reside in the US. Yes. And shipping from Alakazam. Got good news for you. Stick around to the end of this. Today, we're going to look at Total Recall from Levanon and Alakazam. 45 bucks. What is Total Recall? Total Recall's pretty cool, and Liam actually showed this off at Blackpool, did all of his live performances at Blackpool. When you watch the tutorial, you're gonna see him do it for magicians, you're gonna see him do it for other YouTube reviewers, and it went across pretty cool. So in a nutshell, you are going to go through the cards' faces, and you're going to ask the spectator to just observe the deck, right? They're just observing the deck. And as the cards go by, one card is face down. So you'll just ask them a couple of questions about what card they think that might be. What card do you think it is? They're going to give their answer, and then you're going to say, you are right. You have powerful observation techniques there. You'll go through the deck again. That face down card will still be in the same spot. You didn't cut it and move it to a different position. It'll still be right where you left it. You'll pull that card up, ask them what the card is, or you'll already know by then. Turn it around, and that will be their card. And let me just say, there's no force. No force. No force. So that's pretty cool. What do you get? So let's say you pay $45. What do you get from Alakazam? You're going to get an outside box and an inside box, and really, it's just a deck. The deck of cards is inside there. It is gimmicked a little bit, not too much, not too much. So most of the deck is a normal deck. So, and that's all you need. And then you're going to get a 45-minute tutorial with Liam in the Alakazam studio. Is it what I thought? I mean, I knew how I would do it, and how I would do it is kind of the same. We'll talk a little bit about the type of deck this is. But way easier. Like, I was overthinking it. I was way overthinking it. Liam's taking two different popular aspects and kind of merging them together. And he came up with a pretty cool solution. So is it well made? They are bicycle cards, United States Playing Card Company. They look just like they should. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? Like I said, it's just Liam. He's talking to the camera, and he's going to go through everything for you. Camera cuts back and forth. There's an intro, and the live performances like at Blackpool, like I was saying. He's going to talk to you about how the deck is built, and he's going to cover the secret. In fact, this deck is so particular, somebody else comes in and joins him, and they re-go over the setup and the build twice, just so you get it. Then they cover how to do the main routine. They're going to go over all the nuances of the deck, and then how to maintain the cards. Pocket space, it's just the deck. There is nothing else to this. It is just the deck. Angles-wise, you're pretty good on angles. The only angle that's poor is immediately behind you. That's it. So as long as no one's standing behind you, you're great. And as far as inspectability, most of the deck can be handed out. I mean, if they said, let me see those cards, you could maintain a chunk of cards in your hand and say, here, you can look at those cards, and sir, you can look at those cards. And you just keep back a little bit. That's it. But yeah, they could be inspected. Slights and difficulty level. This is super easy. Super easy. Almost self-working. The deck is going to do all the heavy lifting for you. So at this point, I'm going to say it's built similar to an invisible deck. It's not an invisible deck, but it's built similar. Same stuff, right? And at first I thought, well, I would just do this with an invisible deck, right? I would just say, oh, what, you know, it's the invisible deck trick, right? You just name any card, and oh, look, it's reversed in the deck. And that's what you would think, like, oh yeah, it's just an invisible deck trick. See, what the difference with this trick is, you're going to show all the cards face up, they're going to see 52 cards go by. They're not going to see half a deck go by. They're going to see all the cards go by. And they're going to see one card in the middle reversed. You're not going to cut the cards or move that card. You're going to go back to the middle and go back to that reverse card. And that will be their card. So you're not showing them, one thing and then going, well, first I have to cut the cards a couple times to move the card I want to the right position. That's not what's happening, okay? They're going to see every card go by. They're going to see the reverse card in the middle. You're not going to move the deck around or shift it or anything. You're not going to cut it. You're not going to say, let's count off 12 cards. Nothing like that. You'll go through the card faces again. They're going to see that same reverse card. You'll eject it, and it'll be their card. So that's. And I would also add, there's a little bit of equivoque, just a small, tiny, itsy bitsy, one sentence piece of equivoque. It goes by so fast, they're not even going to notice it. So yeah, setup and reset. It is a deck stack-ish, and so everything has to get put back where it was afterwards. But it's easy enough that you could do it from table to table. So yeah, so positives. It's a beautiful alternative to doing the invisible deck. I don't like the invisible deck. I've said that a million times on this channel. I don't like it. I don't like it because of the figuring out like what's going on. With this deck, there's only one orientation. Cards come out, card backs, card faces, just like a real deck. You don't have to sit there and do mental math in your head to try to figure out where cards are, okay? And you don't have to worry about, the stuff. So with this one, it's way more self-contained, way more self-working, way easier to do. Negatives. All right. You're always going to focus on the same group of cards. So this trick is not repeatable because you're going to use the same equivoque with the next person. So I think the next person would be like, wait, well, why? Yeah, so I wouldn't repeat this trick for the same group of people that have already seen it. Okay. The other negative is the specialness of the cards will wear over time and will require a little maintenance from you. But is it worth their money? It's 45 bucks. $45. You might be a little underwhelmed just because most of the cards are normal and the gimmicked aspect of it is very small, but got to remember there's two aspects to the gimmickness, not just one. So I don't know that most of us could build this on our own. I don't think so. I don't think so. But make sure you always go out and watch other reviews. Make sure you read other posts from people who purchased this to make sure that this is going to work for you. Alakazam, right? That's where you want to go. But all you United States residents, good news, Chris James is now head of the Alakazam warehouse in the States. That means that they will ship anywhere in the world. Chris James is working in the warehouse 6 days a week. So you order from Alakazam, you live here in the States, shipping is going to be cheaper, and you're going to get your stuff a lot faster. That's good news, right? Good news. So stop by Chris James' Instagram, say hi. Thanks to Alakazam. Thanks to Chris. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, hey, and one more thing. I know you've seen me in my videos wear this shirt a lot, the Magic Orthodoxy brand shirt. And I don't know if you know this, but this is not just a merch shirt. This is not just a shirt that has my brand. This is actually a magic trick. This is a magic reveal t-shirt that is available exclusively at my Teespring store. It was actually designed in Melbourne, Australia, and it is your 30-minute secret weapon because it looks like a seemingly innocent vintage tee, but all over this are 6 different magic reveals. So you got ESP reveals, coins, cards, the toxic forces on here, even a movie, and a lot more. You can use this as the grand finale of your entire close-up act. It's available in maroon, black, and gray. And I have another YouTube video that completely explains how to do a reveal for each one of these tricks. So I actually have a magic tutorial for this t-shirt on my channel. So it's there. It tells you all about it if you want to learn more. Or you can just go down to any one of the graphics that are down there. That'll take you out to the Teespring store if you click one of those. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support.